fired.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He probably hearing this night. I'm gonna get that Tyson.
No. So you gave it to him.
That's a real sucker punch right there. I wasn't ready for that one.
He's also nuts, right? Just the fact that he's willing to fight the two-time heavyweight champion, former Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
A guy who's gigantic in his prime, built like a Greek god.
Yeah.
And you're going to stand, and he's a one-punch killer. And you're going to stand in front of that guy, and he avoided shots till the 6th round. He just started getting tired.
Yeah, his movement in that fight was crazy.
It was very good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
He was really keeping him moving around the whole ring, and then
you can't afford to get tired.
You can't get
That's
tired.
The thing is, like, he gets tired in a lot of his fights in the later rounds. You should really sort that out. Because if he had a much bigger gas tank, like if he was training with like some of these elite world-class strength and conditioning coaches and just worked on his cardio, he'd be beating way more guys.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson reacted to Anthony Joshua's win by saying it felt like revenge. And when Iron Mike speaks that way, it doesn't sound like random post-fight talk. It feels personal. This wasn't hype or drama. It sounded like something that came from deep inside. The mindset of someone who understands what real knockouts and real consequences mean in boxing.
You're going to fight, punch both hands to the body, you'll use your jab, you're going to do this in ferocious fashion.
I don't know if enough has been made of the fact that, I mean, it was absolutely devastating. But the fact that he had awareness immediately to go like he looked at the crowd like, oh, shit. Like, wow.
It
wasn't like,
cracked. I think he went into that fight knowing that was probably going to happen.
Yeah.
And ultimately, the big win for him would be that he was even willing to do it and that he could do well for a little bit. Yeah. And then eventually just deal with the fact that Anthony Joshua is going to connect with a bomb.
Yeah.
And breaks his jaw in 2 places.
Tyson saw Anthony Joshua stopping Jake Paul and basically said that one counted. No long speech, no breakdown, just a short reaction that carried weight. It was that quiet heavyweight approval, the kind that says, I saw it, I understood it, and I respect how it ended.
Party, I have to be honest, the vibes are way more chill than I thought. He's doing great. How are you feeling?
Never been better.
Yeah, he's absolutely crushing it.
Bring out the vodka.
Yeah, we're doing great in here. Lights, a double break in his lower jaw.
Oh, you can show.
Here, look.
Science.
So science is right there and there. The way I see it, well, you'll be back in a couple weeks getting ready to fight Canelo.
Canelo in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so Canelo, get ready.
And honestly, when you think about it, Tyson's reaction makes sense. He watched Jake Paul build his boxing story through hype, confidence, and challenging legends. Then Joshua stepped in, calm, patient, professional, and he delivered an ending that fighters like Mike Tyson understand better than anyone.
Anthony Joshua fight plays out.
I don't know. I want to make sure. I believe it once I see him in the ring.
If Paul starts his boxing career earlier, could Jake Paul have been a champion?
There's a possibility.
Somehow they gave me the VIP suite as well. That's why I was right on the ring.
Hey, so what are you going to do? You won every single round.
It just pissed him off, and then he broke Jake's jaw.
I told everyone, though, that I would do better than Francis and that Francis kind of got no chin. Francis low-key soft.
All the haters, last night their storyline was that you were moving around a lot.
Unless I die.
This wasn't loud trash talk or personal revenge. It was symbolic. Joshua didn't chase attention. He didn't play into the circus. He waited, stayed disciplined, and finished the job clean. Tyson's words felt like approval from the old guard, almost like boxing itself saying, this is how it's done.
Their storyline was that you were moving around a lot.
Boxing?
I know, I just don't get it.
I'm a little disappointed, but I also know how good he is.
Man.
But I had him wobbled at one point.
You landed that right hand.
I wish I had more than 3 weeks to prepare. Unless I die, people will still.
My takeaway from the fight is simple. Boxing reminded everyone that there are levels you can't skip. You can respect Jake for his courage, ambition, and willingness to take risks. But respect doesn't change experience, size, or skill. Those things still matter inside the ring.
6th round knockout for Anthony Joshua against Jake Paul. So what do we take away from this fight? It was sloppy from start to finish, but at least Jake Paul can say, I went 6 rounds with the former heavyweight champion. I went further than Francis Ngannou did. This was way worse for Anthony Joshua. He should have walked down Jake Paul from the opening bell. Instead, he gave him way more respect than Paul has earned as a heavyweight boxer. Couldn't land any of his power shots shots early, didn't go to the body at all, you could not have watched this fight and thought that AJ is back to being a contender in the heavyweight division. And you could not have watched this fight and gotten excited about the potential competitiveness of an AJ type.
Anthony Joshua didn't need to be flashy. He just needed to be himself, calm, patient, and dangerous when it mattered. That's the difference between chasing moments and controlling the ring. This fight wasn't about embarrassment, it was about clarity. The rise finally met its limit. Heavyweight boxing reminded everyone that reality always wins, no matter the hype.
Broke Jake's jaw.
His teeth look a bit removed as well.
Yeah, his teeth have come out of place. But credit to him, he done well, but I told him what was going to happen. But it just took 6 rounds to do that.
People will criticise you for going 6 rounds with Jake Paul. How do you feel about that?
I deserve it.
Why? Come on.
Because, like, we're elite fighters. Like, so I put myself in the shoes of a coach. If I was coaching Anthony Joshua and he went 6 rounds with Jake Paul, I would get him back in the gym tomorrow, give him a bit of a beating, and we're getting straight back to work, because I'll be like, how are you letting this kid take you 6 rounds? Are you crazy? In boxing, there's a time when you systematically break someone down and you see their soul leaving their body. And after a period of time, 2 things start to happen to them.
After everything settled, Derek Chisora jumped into the conversation like the guy who finally says what everyone was thinking. He wasn't angry. He was almost impressed in a blunt way. Chisora basically said we all stayed up, debated, and believed something special might happen. And in the end, Jake Paul pulled off one of the biggest marketing moments boxing has ever seen.
Everybody keeps saying, oh, he got caught with the right hand, he got caught by a jab. I mean, like, it's like opening a shower and say, I'm going to get in the shower but not get wet. Listen, it's boxing. The guy got hit, he knocked him out. But people wondering, why is Jake Paul hitting him? Yeah. He's a gold medalist and he's a 2-time heavyweight champion. It happens, you know, it's a boxing fight. So when I see people say, oh, he got hit by a right hand, oh, I think he's hurt by... Jake Paul didn't have the power to hurt him at all, nothing. He didn't even bruise him. You know, like this was like a sparring session. Literally. I think he's had more harder sparring sessions.
Way more harder sparring sessions.
Yeah, you know, this was...
Chisora's shower analogy summed it up perfectly. You don't step into the ring with Anthony Joshua and expect to come out untouched. That's not bravery. That's unrealistic thinking. Calling it a sparring session sounded harsh. But AJ never looked rushed or threatened. He looked patient. And the real joke, as Chisora admitted, is that we're still talking about it. Jake didn't just fight Joshua. He fought the internet and won attention points.
Fooled as he punked us. But we sat there.
He's marketing genius.
At 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah? Think he's going to do something which is never been done. He's going to go to the moon and walk around the moon and
some people believed it. Some people believed it.
You believed it.
I didn't believe it.
Yes, you did.
What did I believe?
You believed it.
David Hay believed
David
it.
Hay
Allegedly, David Hay believed it.
Allegedly.
It was a miracle. His shoulders.
I've always said obliviation. And he broke his jaw in 2 places. He hit him in one place and it broke in another place.
I can't believe it, man. I'm back here again in this studio.
You love
this studio.
Yeah. Talking about it. I get it, man. But you know what? It's just one of those things like...
Alro, now I want to hear from you. Did this fight expose Jake Paul's limit? Did it remind everyone how dangerous heavyweight boxing really is? Or does it say more about where the sport is heading today? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate it properly. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.